Hey, Genesis kids, I'm so excited to be with you. We celebrated Easter and the resurrection of our Savior. So exciting. Well, today we're going to start a study on Moses. Right, we are in the book of Exodus. We're going to look at chapters 2, 3, and 4 and kind of span a big part of Moses' life so that next week we can get into some really fun, interesting things. So, Moses was born a Hebrew. And they were in Egypt, and this is like 400 years after Joseph and his family had come, and the Pharaoh loved them. Well, now 400 years has passed, and this Pharaoh doesn't know anything about Joseph and what he did for the kingdom. And this Pharaoh is getting a little nervous because there are a lot of Hebrews, and he was starting to worry that they were going to overthrow him. So he ordered that all the baby boys be thrown into the Nile River. Yeah, not a good thing. Well, Moses' mom, Jochebed, decided she went and wrapped him up and put him in a reed basket and put him into the river. And his sister Miriam followed and watched to see what was going to happen. Well, the princess of Egypt found him and decided to keep him. And she needed somebody to help her take care of him. Well, guess what? Miriam ran out and said, hey, I know someone who could help take care of him. And it wound up being Moses' mom. How cool is that? I know. God had a plan even then. Well, God continued to have a plan for Moses, and now we're going to fast forward another 40 years, and a lot has happened. Well, now Moses isn't living in the palace anymore. He's living in the desert, and he's taking care of sheep, and he's out, and he's in the field, and he sees this bush, and he's like, what is that? What a strange sight that is. So he's walking, and he's like, it's on fire. So he gets a little closer. As this bush is burning, it's not burning up. It's just a bush on fire. And as he's getting close, he hears the voice of God. And God says, take your shoes off. You're on holy ground. It is the I am. And so God is telling Moses, I have a very special plan for you. Now, I need you to be obedient. Moses liked to kind of argue with God. He's like, me? But me? How can I? I'm just a regular old guy out here tending sheep. How can I do something for the great I am? And God says, trust me, I have a plan for you. So Moses did trust. Now next week, we're going to learn a little more about what Moses did and how he was obedient to God and all kinds of crazy things and how God used Moses and his mighty, mighty plan of deliverance and of saving his people. So I hope you guys are excited because I am. So we'll see you next week. Love ya. Bye.
Hi friends, are you ready to test your superpowers? I'm sure you've heard of superheroes who have X-ray vision or can shoot lasers from their eyes. Well, we're not going to be shooting any lasers today, but we are going to test to see if you have superhero vision. I'm going to show you 3 different superheroes. You'll have 10 seconds to study them carefully. Then I'll take them away and ask you a question to see how closely you paid attention. To answer, just raise 1 finger if you think it's hero number 1, 2 fingers if you think it's hero number 2, and 3 fingers for hero number 3. All right, blink 3 times to get ready, and then we'll start. 1, 2, 3, let's go! Here are your first 3 heroes. Study each one very carefully. Have you memorized all of the details? Good, because time is up. Which hero was wearing a red cape? Remember, raise 1 finger if you think it's hero number 1, 2 fingers for hero number 2, or 3 fingers for hero number 3. All right, who's holding up 1 finger? You should be holding up 1 more because the answer is hero number 2. Well done. That was a good first try. Let's do another round. Study these 3 heroes carefully. Think you have all the details? Good, because you are out of time. Which hero was holding a sword? Let's see those fingers. 1, 2, or 3. All right, time's up. Who's holding up 3 fingers? You can start jumping up and down because you are right. Great job. Let's try another. Study these 3 heroes carefully. Have you paid attention to everything? Good, because time is up. Which hero was wearing green boots? Let's see those fingers. 1, 2, or 3. All right, time's up. Who's holding up one finger? You should give everyone with 2 fingers a high five because hero number 2 is the answer. You're doing great. I think we might have some people with superhero level vision here today. Let's try another. Study these 3 heroes carefully. Did you pay attention to everything? I hope so, because you're out of time. Which hero had a star on their costume? Let's see those fingers. 1, 2, or 3. All right, time's up. Who's holding up one finger? You can start doing a victory dance because you are correct. This has been so fun. Let's do one last round together. Study these 3 new heroes carefully. Do you think you have everything memorized? All right, time's up. Which hero was wearing a pink mask? Let's see those fingers. 1, 2, or 3. All right, time's up. Who's holding up 2 fingers? Great job, you're correct. Super job, everybody!